Hello, my name is Mike Reed. Thank you for checking out this video that I've put together about this Turbochef. I had a couple questions about a video I did. There's a gentleman out there that does videos, and he records the full encounter of him going out on a service call. And so I'm directing people towards his channel. So if you check it out, I just did it within the last 2-3 days. The date of this recording is January 6th. So I'm advising everybody to go check out his channel with the how-to videos. He has FBD on there, Turbochef, and the like. And with that, we're going to jump into it. I'm going to show you how you find the service codes. So I had questions on service codes and all that kind of stuff with Turbochef. Now, this is all, let me get started here. This is all available to the public. I'm going to show you from start to finish. If you're looking for tech guides on Imperial, tech guides on Hoshizaki, whatever, Scotsman, American Range, Frymaster, you go to the manufacturer's website. You know, there's only maybe 1 or 2 brands out there that's kind of a pain. That's like Taylor is one of them, but the rest of them, everything is open. So I just typed in Turbochef. You type in Turbochef, and enter Turbochef comes up on your search. Then you go right to Turbochef's website. We'll go here. We'll go right to the website. And then all you have to do is go right to the menu. You can go right to the menu. It says right there, it's the second thing. The very second thing is support. You click on support. And right here, documents and energy calculators. So I go into the document section, and then I pull up. You have a full selection. You have a full selection of all the forms for maintenance, tech support, and the whole 9. So I went and I pulled up. I think this is an i3 or something, or a Soto. So I pulled up one, and I went to diagnostic, and it said go to page 24. It doesn't quite line up with my stuff. See, I got on my PDF, this is page 34 for whatever. And when you go into there, they tell you how to go into the service mode. Let me make this a little bigger for you all. Info modes, counter screen. So from this screen, you can go to cook counter, total cook time, magnetron time, yada, yada, yada. And lo and behold, from the info mode, you can go ahead, you go into login to get to the options screen. The password is 9428. Right? When you prompt it, you put in the password and you can get in there. All of the passwords are in the books. Now, the gentleman was saying that they have, because you can change the password. And so certain chains will change the service password or the manager password so that the employees don't get in there and mess with the settings. So that's why the gentleman didn't want to show you the code, because that code was specific for that chain. And it's a chain that everybody has all across the United States and in Hawaii. It's a chain that's everywhere. If you go and do the service to it, you would more than likely go and, you have to use that code on their Turbochef options. But everybody else is going to use this. And if not, you just call maintenance and then they'll or your whoever sent you out there, because they usually are using a service referral company, they will give you the code. So once again, info mode, settings, and these instructions are in English and Portuguese, Italian, Spanish. And then you have the step-by-step on how to do all of this good stuff. All of this stuff. And it's for every model that they make. Now, I've shown you guys this before, but Igniter has all of this as well. This comes with every package. See, here's the I-Series I had looked up. This is the Encore that the gentleman was actually changing. There, where he changed the larger transformer, the magnetron, and then he changed a relay on the board. So here's the one right here. We go into reference guide. They have all the little training stuff. I've taken all these things over the years. And this is, as I've always said, this is tech support in your pocket. I do realize that I have new people that are subscribing to the channel every day. I thank you very much for that. So I have to go over these again and introduce this to a new batch of followers, new batch of subscribers. So you have your sequence of events, just as the gentleman was saying, to go with your pictogram. You go in and you can check everything out and see what your sequence of events, see what your sequence operating sequence is, and determine what is failed from there. So you have all this. This was the original tech support. This was tech support back from before I was born. This was tech support. That's what they gave out. As things got a little more difficult, now you have this. So now they tell you what the F1 is. And not only does Igniter Labs tell you what the F1 is, but they give you the part numbers. Not only do you have that, but, oh yeah, I gotta go back here. Here's door monitor defects, right? Where especially if you had that blown fuse, it tells you which one it is. Here the fuse number, here are the part numbers to the fuse. You can actually go here and it'll show you what the parts are. Shows you, let me see, I've never tried, all right, I've never tried to make this bigger. The reason why this is the way it is, Igniter had this as a phone app. They didn't get enough adoption on the phone app. So they kept everything the way it was, and they just went with the online platform. So it is formatted for screens as small as your phone, larger such as a tablet, and then any computer that you would like to use. But that is why it's kind of narrow, such as this. So here you go, part numbers for the filament transformer with that gentleman that changed, so on and so forth. So you got all the part numbers, and if you want to search, you can search for the relay. There's CD elements. I have some of those. And then once again, here is on Igniter Labs, you have all your service manuals, you have all your schematics, all your fault codes. I don't know why it's not. All right, let's go here. And all this, you could download it. You can download everything. And of course, that wants to misbehave. Whenever you're doing something live, of course, it was. See, nothing is working. There we go. Nothing is quite working at the moment. And this is me because I'm using the StreamYard. It's the broadcasting app. It has a tendency to cause some of these strange abnormalities. Anyway, if I went out and came back, I probably could. Just so you know, because I'm fairly certain there's going to be one person that's going to leave a comment to, man, you never did show me how the forums were. But anyway, so I'm going to do that now. Here's under documents. Service manuals. Where is it putting my service manuals? Let me see if it changed anything. No, I didn't change anything. I probably have to. It would do it. All right, so now it's working with service bulletins. Let's see if anything else is working. Trust me, this is normally. Well, that's what happens when you try to do things live. Sequence of events. Well, yeah, we went through all this. Let me go back. Igniter has all the different. Let me see. Let me go to the library. They have all the different Turbochef ovens. There's my Alto Sham microwaves. So just type in turbo. These are even the non microwave units. The high H conveyors are sandwich ovens, pizza ovens, that type of thing. You're gonna find. Hell, I'll just show it to you. You're gonna find this in your. See, something's going on. YouTube unexpectedly closed my connection. Yeah, so it's on my end with the with downloading stuff. I'm having some issues. But anyway, Potbellies. So anytime you go into a Potbellies, if you know what that is, Potbellies has yeah, I'm having some problems. Potbellies uses this oven for their sandwiches and a number of other places. Here in Texas, we have a place called Luna's Pizza. Luna's Pizza uses the Turbochef high H oven. So everything is here. Oh, I'll do this. So let me see what kind of time. We're at the 12-minute mark. I will show you this really quickly. Maybe then I can. Oh, well, here. I can go into document. Duh. All right. You can go into document directly. Parts catalog. Here's your owner's manual, daily cleaning. And this is for all the other ones. I could do that. Let me just go back to library. Sorry, just trying to answer people's questions as soon as they come in. Because I am going to be bogged down pretty soon. I'm already bogged down. So here's the Encore. There's a service manual for the one that you saw the gentleman working on the video I did a screenshot of. And what they did was they just went and downloaded right to my phone. I mean, not phone, sorry. Right to my... right to where it goes to my... Let me see if I can add this to my screen. There we go. So what it did was it went right to my download folder, and then I had to go ahead and pull it up. So this is what I was able to download. This is the similar, well, it's all from Turbochef, but this is a similar thing to what I showed you before. Editing, let's see here. The other one was page 24. Let's see if it's the same here. No, it is not. It is not the same for the Encore oven tech guide. So firmware editing mode. We'll go to page 17, which this isn't going to match up anyway. Let's see here. Okay. All the codes are in these manuals. Yeah, see, this has it as page 6. So I have to go down a ways more. But everything is there. They're not hiding anything from you. As I mentioned before, there's only a few companies, such as Taylor, that does not allow you to get the information. Only way you can get information from brands such as Taylor is if your customer has you marked as an in-house chef. I mean, in-house tech. So if you're in-house tech and they bought a good $1 million worth of product, well, then you have access to any and everything. They will give you an access code, and that access code is specific to that client. So with membership comes its privileges. All right, so we're still scrolling down. The only reason why we're doing this is because it doesn't match up. My PDF doesn't match up with the menu selection. There we go, info mode. So now we should be here on somewhere like page 24. Let me shrink this down a little bit. That'll help us go faster. Oh, hell no, I'm still on page 13. That still says page 13. All right, info mode, service numbers, and here we are. Here we are. If you look on the right-hand side of the screen, it says enter the password 9428. And that is what you're going to find. Manufacturers are going to use the same set of access codes. Some manufacturers have as many as 5 different access codes for the different levels in different pieces of equipment. FryMaster is big on that. One set of fryers has one set of codes, another set of fryers has another set of codes, and then within those fryers, and there's 3 different codes. But you have access to them all. This is only to prevent the end user, the chef, or anybody else from the store manager from messing with the factory settings. These factory settings have every single thing to do with how the food turns out, which is why they try not to let other people see them. So with that, oh man, I'm at 17 minutes. So with that, I'm going to end this little quick webinar on end this real quick on Turbochef. I have more like that. If you leave your comments and questions below, I'll try to address things as soon as possible. As these training sessions are coming out, I'm trying to put them up rapid fire before I get tied up with my clients. My work is backing up as we speak, and I'm trying to get back in the swing of running these calls. So everybody's complaining to say they need their stuff running for March Madness and all this other stuff, and whatever other sporting events are going on. Everybody needs their stuff working. So with that, I just want to thank you and see you on the next one.